Welcome back to Good Day Colorado. Now, whether or not you've either read The Onion, you've probably heard of The Onion. It's a hilarious newspaper and a website that offers strange and unique perspectives on things throughout the world. The editors of The Onion have taken the sarcastic humor and created a world atlas called Our Dumb World. So they're joining us this morning, Chet, Clem, and Ganz. You guys have done quite a few stories, and some of them have been picked up even as news stories, like authentic news stories. Megan, we'll start with you. Is that the goal, to get somebody like me to say, hey, we're, following,
Yeah, I mean, it really does provide more interesting feedback as far as our readers writing to us and asking. We published a story a while ago that was, are your cats old enough to learn about Jesus? And we got all these letters like, yes, they are old enough. Where can I find more information? And that's always really great.
So how does that make you feel, Chet, when people call up and say, hey?
Well, we ran a story about Congress threatening to leave D.C. unless a new Capitol building was built, and a Chinese newspaper picked it up verbatim and put it on the front page.
And we had a picture on it, a graphic of the new Capitol building they wanted, which had one of those roofs that just sort of...
retractable roof for night when the weather's nice. Yeah, and, get outside to legislate a little.
So tell us about Our Dumb World.
It's our atlas.
What are we going to learn in there? And is this the atlas that is just going to confuse kids?
It is. It is. We'll take no responsibility for any kids that bring it to school and treat it as a real reference book. Please don't send us letters if your kids get in trouble.
It actually has confused some people. It says on the cover, free globe inside, which we thought was a hilarious joke.
Because it's a book.
Yeah, because it's, and we got so many letters to our publisher about people being angry that they got no free globe that they had to send out a company-wide memo saying it's a joke.
It's clearly physically impossible for there to be a globe inside.
So when you guys go out to write these stories, who comes up with the ideas? Because you guys have to be comedy writers almost, but yet have a journalistic background. It's kind of a combination of both.
Well, we were as ignorant of the world as everyone when we started this book.
Great.
And yeah, so we sat around and said, oh, Cameroon, is that the country with the funny red hats?
Yeah, it was saying, okay, Australia, what are we going to do? Oh, they have kangaroos there. Let's do something on kangaroos.
Yeah, come back on Friday with 5 pages about kangaroo jokes.
Now, how did The Onion begin? It has a rich history.
It started as a student newspaper at the University of Wisconsin in 1988. This is actually our 20th anniversary.
Yeah, it's really exciting this year.
Thank you.
So, it was started by two guys in Wisconsin, and we learned recently that the reason it's called The Onion, which is, there's a lot of rumors going around about why it was named The Onion, and it was that the two guys that...
dispel those rumors.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. It was because the two guys that started it were so poor that in college they used to eat onion sandwiches, just like onion on bread.
So a rich history.
Yes, a rich history started from the poor guys. So what is your favorite story, Chet, coming out of the Dumb World Atlas?
Ooh, favorite story about writing it or the favorite story in the book?
In the book.
Oh, that's
favorite
a tough
country?
one.
Yeah, what's your favorite country?
What can we say on TV? I mean, I guess
well,
that's
we
sort
said boobs earlier.
I was going to say, I wanted to congratulate you for keeping it together on that, because I'd have just giggled on camera.
We would have made the jokes. The jokes would have just been, it's unstoppable. It's like a tick. What's your favorite country?
I have a lot of fun going back and reading Africa, just because I remember the challenge of splitting into 53 different sort of horror stories. But I had a lot of fun with some of the smaller countries that no one heard about.
Yeah, I wrote Tonga, which is a small island nation, and it only has like 100,000 people, I think, living there. And so I just wrote it as, okay, we made this one up. This just doesn't exist.
Nice.
We were bored.
So in classic Onion style, that's what this atlas is all about. And they will be signing it tonight at 7 o'clock. You can find them at the Neighborhood Flicks at 7. That's at Colfax and Elizabeth. You can get your copy of Our Dumb World and get it signed by Our Dumb World authors, right?
And we'll give a little tour through the 5 to 10 continents that exist.
Fantastic. You guys, thanks for being here. And it's the moment you've all been waiting for. We have some great recipes from local makers of a buffalo sauce that is